Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun,
All right, but so you have 4 Major League Pickleball championships. Do you think there's something in your game that's better suited for Major League Pickleball? Do you think that you know something strategy-wise, or you have some sort of advantage, whatever that may be, when it comes to Major League Pickleball, when it comes to team-based formats?
Well, I mean, people online are quick to point out that I'm not at the top of the standings, right? Like, I was at the bottom of the standings. I think my main skill for MLP is a few intangible things. First off, like, I can play either side of the court in men's or mixed, right? Actually, I started playing the right side of the court with Mari in mixed. So I'm flexible. I can mold my game pretty well with most partners, and I'm a good team guy. Like, I feel like I can play a style that and act in a certain way that is good for a team. And obviously, like, I can play all 3 events well. I do think a big part of it is the strategy and the organization that goes into it. Making sure that we've got all the courts that we need, that we've got a game plan, that we've got practices scheduled, that we're getting the most out of every player. And so, I've said it before, and I'll to people, I don't think I'm anything better than a replacement level pickleball player among men in Major League Pickleball, but I think I'm very good at all of the intangibles. Good team guy. I can play any event on any side of the court, and I'm good with the strategy. I think I'm good with the strategy because I'm not the best pickleball player out there. I've got to figure out other ways to try and win. And then, I have had a good run of playing well in important points. There could be something to that. It could also very well just be luck, right? Like, everybody chokes. Everybody raises to the occasion sometimes. I've had a good run of rising to the occasion in these MLP finals. And I think the more that you get there, the more that you have confidence in those situations. This was my 7th final, actually. So, I guess to answer your question, maybe I have more titles. I don't think that makes me the MLP GOAT or anything, but I think I'm well suited for the format.
Yeah. Walk me through the logic of playing the right side with Mari.
Yeah. Well, we didn't play very well with me on the left side. So Mari has legitimately, I think, a top 5 backhand flick of any player. I'm talking J-Dub, Ben, James Ignatowicz, and then Mari is in that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm playing the left side, she doesn't get a ton of opportunities to do that. When I'm playing the right side, I can put on a lot of pressure and make them try and hit to that spot, and
right.
She can tee off on it. And so I don't mind playing the right side. I've got my 2-handed backhand sitting in the middle. I think it sets up our team well to win. We went 0-3 with me on the left side. We went 1-1 with 2 really good matches against J-Dub and Georgia, who we beat, and then James and Rachel, who we narrowly lost to. So Mari is a stud on that left side.
Yeah.
She plays on the left with AL too. So
can you adapt that at all to amateurs? Is that obviously in mixed, especially in rec play, guy's going to play the left side. Would you say that is something people should consider more often, or do you think this is a super unique situation?
Well, I actually learned this from Anna Lee, and Lee put it in a good way. When Mari and AL are playing together, they said, look, Anna Lee can play either side. Mari, where are you more comfortable? You're going to be getting the majority of the shots. Where are you most comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, left side. And so Anna Lee plays the right. Anna Lee is far and away the best female player in the world, and she doesn't have the ego to be like, I got to play on the left. No, she plays on the right because that's what's going to give her team the best shot to win. So I think you have to take a real rational look at what's going to give your team the best opportunity to win. If you've got a female partner that is awful on the right but great on the left, even if it means you might not be as involved, like, put them in the best spot to succeed.
Yep. All right, OluKai, we've talked about them before, except today I'm wearing mine. We finally got them in. These are pickleball shoes, but as you can see, I wear them as street shoes. RJ over there in the corner, he's got his on too. Definitely our favorite shoes right now because they're stylish for off court. And they got that like streetwear vibe. It's a Hawaiian-inspired lifestyle brand, best known for their insanely comfortable footwear. Their Now shoe is designed specifically for pickleball with a focus on airy breathability, lateral stability, and multi-directional traction, and comfort both on and off the court. They feature a non-marking sole for indoor and outdoor pickleball courts with a design inspired by cauliflower coral that is found through Hawaii's ocean waters. The purchase of every OluKai product gives back to Hawaiian nonprofits. Visit the link in the description to try a pair for yourself. Did you get to go on Annalise RV?
Yeah, it was sick. It was super convenient. We did laundry in there.
Oh, really? Okay.
We only had one match per day, but like being able to get in the AC was really nice. That thing is state of the art.
Yeah.
Also, I learned that it's not an RV; it is a coach.
What's the difference?
I don't know the answer to that, but it's a coach, not an RV.
Okay.
I talked to Mr. Scott, the driver.
Mr. Scott. He's also like the security guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cook.
Yeah. Oh man.
He made some barbecue.
As a Swiss Army knife.
Absolutely. Good dude.
Did you guys go celebrate after the win?
No, we didn't. We all got out of there.
You don't have any good celebratory stories after like big events yet?
Me?
Just generally.
Are you kidding me? We went on Ryan Sherry's party bus after we won in 2022. That was a good story.
Yeah, that's a good one. Where was that?
That was here in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Me,
Where'd you guys
Irina,
go?
Rafa, and Paris. I think at some point we ended up on 6th. I don't remember, and it wasn't because I was drunk, but because it was late at night, and I go to bed at 9:30 normally. But everybody else was drinking, and I was double fisting Ben and Jerry's on the bus. There's a pretty great picture of it.
Oh, I remember that now, yeah.
We stole the Lee Whitwell sign, too, and Ryan Sherry was with Lee Whitwell on the back of the bus. You remember those, like, flags that they used to have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best celebratory story is AJ Kohler after the Las Vegas Knights won the Stanley Cup.
Wait, I don't know if I know this.
There's a bunch of videos of him just like out partying with them, like chugging from the Stanley Cup and stuff. So.
Oh, he was with the actual. Yeah. Damn, how'd that happen?
I have no idea. He was showing me these videos. I was like, that's awesome.
Good for him.
So did you guys like talk to Gary V afterward?
Gary sent us a nice little video of himself. He was pretty stoked. So
he seemed pretty involved overall.
Yeah, I mean, I think we always have a great fan section. I think he puts something or another out and saying like, hey, the Fives are playing here. Go show them some love. So we always have a great fan section, and that goes a long way. Ryan gets them real riled up, and that definitely helps. That's worth a tangible amount of points, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. So Will Howells and I had a bet on draft night. We said, if we become MLP champions, we're both going to get a clown's tattoo. I think we talked about this at some point on here.
Yeah.
And Will, on Sunday, is obviously like, let's hit up a Grand Rapids tattoo shop. I'm like, dude, we're the mid-season champs. We got to wait for the entire body of work to happen. Like, the Lakers didn't get championship rings for winning the mid-season championship in the NBA. Like, no, you want the end of the year thing. This is great. Obviously, we're super excited, like, very happy, but this isn't the MLP championship of this year.
Okay.
I do not have a clown's tattoo. No.
Okay. Sounds like
I am getting a clown's tattoo in December, though, when we win the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And your take on your team moving forward, do you feel like you can repeat? Like, do you feel good about this team? Do you feel like it was tough toward the end? I mean, obviously it came down to a dream breaker, but.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're undefeated so far, right? We played 6 matches, but we are undefeated. We're the only team to not have lost a match. However, we're still near the bottom of the standings, actually. We've only played 3 matches that actually count towards our standing. We have 6 total points. Now, obviously, we have 23 matches left to make up points and get into the playoff picture, but this win gets us some money and a target on our back, and that's about it, right? It does not count for anything in the actual standings, unlike an NBA midseason tournament, which I do have somewhat of a problem with that. It seems pretty foolish to not have this event count towards anything, really.
Right.
But, I mean, there's nothing we can really do about that now.
How much money did you make?
The payout was $80K for the team.
Dang.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
And so,
Yep.
have you gotten paid?
I mean, no, it just happened on Sunday.
Yeah.
But we will get paid.
Are they just gonna write you a check?
So it's interesting.
Just split amongst the players?
It is. That's an interesting deal. Is this money goes to the team, so it goes to our owners.
So you're not getting a $20K check.
Our owners are paying us the full amount, but
it's up to their discretion.
It's up to their discretion. Now, theoretically, they could pay us nothing. Other GMs could pay nothing and say, look, we spend so much money on this team, we need to recoup a little bit of our investment.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very, very short-sighted. And again, if that's the case, we're not playing for prize money at any of the other events. We should have just, if they're going to pay the money out to the teams, they should have never even published that. Right?
Yeah.
So it's very strange that they did. You could have all of this betting going on internally. I know they have plenty of bets internally anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's strange to me to publish a prize money that's not guaranteed to go to the players.
Right.
I feel like that's just a bad look.
Yeah.
But our team owners are awesome. Gary sent us a note this morning. Gary V and Ryan is great. Blake and the rest of the ownership group. Matt Leinart, our boy Sean. Awesome owners, and they I don't think the $80K is going to make or break any of those guys, so it might make or break Will Howell, so we're going to make sure he gets paid.